Just explain in your own words what they did. The barber community will respect you for it, trust me.
I understand why is it so hard to listen to us, the ones that are consuming your product. We're telling you what's wrong with it or what we would like to make better or whatever for you to make better, and you don't do it.
I know it's difficult for you to say all of this at once. You've already said enough, but we need to expose them once and for all.
The following program, Barber News with Toad, features a highly opinionated, overly caffeinated, and deeply sarcastic amphibian discussing all things barber-related. Toad is not a licensed barber, doctor, historian, or even a reliable source of information. He's a toad. All opinions expressed in this show are Toad's alone, and should absolutely not be taken as fact, unless you enjoy being misinformed by a creature that spends most of his life sitting in a swamp. If you're unsure about anything he says, please comment, fact-check, or consult an actual human barber before making any drastic hair or life choices. Toad's advice has resulted in questionable haircuts, unnecessary life advice, and relationship facts. You have been warned. Viewer discretion is advised. Now sit back, relax, and prepare for the most totally ridiculous barber news you've ever seen.
Barbers, welcome back to Barber News. Yesterday's episode had a slight technical issue, but today I can finally bring you the update everyone has been waiting for. TPOB is giving me a date today for the Go Clipper release. The exact date will be confirmed, and I know how many of you have been asking and pushing for this information. I also have a direct call with him lined up, and on top of that, someone else will be joining us live. So this episode is set to deliver clarity and answers, and I want everyone tuned in from start to finish. Let me set the tone clearly. Most days we can laugh, joke, and bring energy to the show, but today is different. This is about respect, honesty, and moving forward together as a barber community. When something this important comes up, it has to be handled with focus. There's no space for distractions, no space for games, just the truth straight from the source. So relax, lock in, and give this your full attention. What you're about to hear matters, and it's going to shape the conversations in every barbershop from here on. Don't blink, because if you do, you might miss the moment we've all been waiting for.
Oh, crying. I'm really just a dickhead. Don't act like you don't know me. This camp deserve a trophy. Baby, they know me straight. Do the most crying in history. Power potent, go show up. This camera clippers blow up. It's bossy, oh, crying. 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 Bossy, oh, crying.
Some of you barbers really come off as spoiled and with no humor whatsoever. And let me be straight with you. If anyone has a problem with what I say, then simply go fuck yourselves. I don't care. The truth is the truth. Now, the reason the Go isn't just being rushed out fast the way some of you expected is because it's not your average clipper. This isn't a copy and paste product. This is something that's going to be history-making, and when you're building something at that level, it has to be perfect. Every detail matters. Every piece has to line up exactly right. That's why it's taking time, because rushing it would be disrespectful to the craft, to the barbers who will use it, and to the standard we're setting. So please, respect that. Respect the process. Don't act like spoiled kids just because you want it tomorrow. I even saw someone in the comments complaining like he'd stood out in the rain for 4 hours only to be told no. Relax. Chill the fuck out. The Go is coming, and when it lands, you'll all see exactly why it was worth the wait. Join me now as I've got a caller on the line. Someone looking for guidance, but also confident enough to speak their mind. Barber, you're live on Barber News. Just don't curse or say anything racist. What's going on?
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Anthony, aka Coquito Barber, on Instagram and on TikTok. I don't really use TikTok, but I'm trying to get into the social media thing, so follow me on both.
Alright, well, anyone who has the cojones to come on Barber News has my respect, so give the man a follow. Now tell me, how long have you been a barber, and what tools did you use at the start of your career? Sorry, but my producers insist I ask a few professional questions. It's good for the brand's image, they say.
I've been a barber for about 6 years consistently, and like any other barber, when I was starting out, I would use every company. Anything new that was coming out, I'll buy it, I'll try it. But the thing is, every company, I feel like, in my opinion, this is what I think. They fail on feedback.
Well, that's a great point you made. You've bought everything these brands have put out, but they haven't listened to your opinion as a barber. Would I be right in saying that? And if so, could you give me a bit more of an example?
Like, they don't really listen to us, to the consumers, and that's that's a huge red flag for me. Like, I don't understand why is it so hard to listen to us, the ones that are consuming your product. We're telling you what's wrong with it or what we would like to make better or whatever for you to make better, and you don't do it.
Well, this might come as a surprise, but what you're saying is right. Brands don't listen to barbers. At first, some of us thought it was just ignorance, like maybe they didn't realize what barbers wanted. But over time, it became clear. They do know, they just don't care. All they want is profit, nothing else. The thing is, some barbers are in denial about that. I feel like a lot of barbers who hold on to these older brands have what's basically a trauma bond. It's like the battered wife who stays with her abuser. They're afraid to let go of those old clippers, afraid to stand on their own and take their confidence back. And the reality is, a lot of them will struggle with that and never change. And that's just something we've got to accept. You feel me?
That's when I started paying more attention to T-pop. T-pop at first would just pop up on my feed, and some funny videos. He used to do like cartoonish videos, and it was funny or whatever. He was always clowning somebody. And of course, when I ask around, nobody has nothing nice to say about T-pop. But I started paying close attention and started actually watching his YouTubes and his lives. And that's when I realized that he really is for the barbers. He really is about, making the product better for us, the barbers.
Well, it sounds like you've done your homework on TPOB. And so has everyone else who supports the brand. We can joke around, say some wild things, make funny pictures, all that. But when it comes down to the real work, delivering the best possible products at the best possible prices, we take that extremely seriously. For us, it's all about honesty. Is honesty something you respect?
I'm huge on honesty. That's huge with me. And that's what I like about T-pop, because he's not just clowning around and making fun of everybody. He's actually showing you the receipts and showing you why other companies suck and why he's making it better. And you just got to watch his lives, pay attention to everything that he says. And he's not just fucking around and messing with everybody. He's really giving you facts, and he really is putting the money back into the company and making everything better. And that's what caught my eye. Is the honesty. I'm big on honesty, and I appreciate honesty and just the fact that he's putting out quality products and which, by the way, if you don't got the whole play set, I don't know what you're doing. If you're a barber, you don't got the whole play set, I don't know what you're doing, especially with that Morono blade is insane. So I'm super excited for what's to come. Everything that's about to drop, I'm excited. I'm ready.
Yes, the fucking Morono blade has been massive. And this is only the beginning. Morono is cooking up a storm, don't doubt that. It's good to hear someone actually recognize what TPOB is doing. And you're right, he's reinvesting straight back into the brand. This is a genuine, real deal takeover. And don't ever fucking doubt that, bro, or you might just get a visit from Toad when you least expect it. But anyway, moving on, you mentioned in your message about the industry and how it's divided. Can you explain that a bit more? And don't be nervous, bro, you're speaking great.
I might get huge shit for this or backlash or whatever. I don't care. When you go to these shows and you start paying attention to who works for what company, you're going to see that there's little groups here and there that they work for different companies. And it's like, I've noticed that if you're not a kiss ass or whatever, like you're not going to get into the industry,
Well, bro, you're definitely clued in. You know exactly what's going on. Did you know some brands literally hire barbers just to go around spreading rumors that they're looking for new ambassadors, all just to squeeze a few extra sales? The whole thing is absolutely mind-blowing. Some of the tactics these brands use are truly sickening. Whatever happened to just good people and good times, right?
And that's what I appreciate about T-Pop. When he did the slime games, everybody had a shot. And we all had to do all these videos and whatever, but it was good because we had the opportunity to build a community. We actually built a community out of that slime games and for the better. And I feel like this community that we built is going to be the future of barbering, because we have guys that are just starting out, and we give them tips and we show them videos and we show how to record their stuff and how to edit and their haircuts, and we talk about tools and what's coming out and what do we use and what can it's just really, really great what we've been able to build, and it was all because of T-Pop and the slime games. And I can't wait for if there's going to be another slime games. I don't know. That's going to be fun. That's going to be great. And we're going to keep adding people, so we can keep growing the industry and keep on going.
Well, Slime Games 2 might be coming soon. We just need to get a few clippers released first, then we can plan it properly. But what you're saying is true. Our community is crazy strong, and I appreciate you bringing that to light here on Barber News. Listen, bro, we've got an army of angry barbers waiting on updates about the Go Clipper, so I gotta bounce, call TPOB, and wrap this up. Thanks for coming on, and if you've got any last words, now's the time.
Again, your boy Coquito Barber. Follow me. See you next time. Peace.
Alright, let's call TPOB, lock in this Go release date, and then we can all go home happy. Come on, pick up. He's probably counting money or watching Logan Paul on YouTube or something. Come on, pick up.
Yo, Toad.
Finally. Whatever the fuck is so important that you couldn't pick up the phone? Can you just give us the date for the Go Clipper release? I gotta go home. My girl's making burritos and I'm not missing them. So just tell us the date the Go Clipper is dropping. Enough with the delays, please.
So this is the news right now. We are gonna be dropping the Go Clipper in approximately days.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Was a man with shit to hide, texting little girls, cheating on his wife, smiling in public, living a double life. Everyone around him stayed shut like stone, but in barbershop circles the whispers were known. They all saw the signs but no one spoke. Let the fame roll in while the silence choked, till one day the truth got dropped like a blade, and the whole house of clout just started to fade. Now Rob the original stuck in a chair in a rundown shop, no followers there, from top tier shows to forgotten streets. Now he's cutting up bums just trying to eat. He thought it was a secret but the streets always knew. Now he's living that life that he swore he'd never do. That's how the story goes.